we begin, YouTube, this video is not made for kids. I make videos about movies and shows that kids like, but my channel is not directed towards kids, it's a news channel, so thank you. Hey everyone, welcome to Filmtastic, and today we're discussing Lilo and Stitch 2 because it has officially been brought up with the director himself in a brand new interview with Variety, which is all about the success of this movie. And yeah, so the Variety asked Dean Fleischer-Kemp on the Lilo and Stitch sort of universe and the movie and his thoughts on a potential sequel. So we're going to go through a few of these questions. There's tons more that he was asked, but I'm just going to link the article in the description box below if you guys want to read it yourself. So I'm just going to go through a few questions, but obviously the most important one and the topic of today's video is the third one. So here we go. Question 1. Why do you think this film resonated with audiences in the way it has? Quote, the original movie came out at the perfect time. It didn't look like anything else Disney had made. It felt so grounded, specific, and real in a way. It differed from other Disney movies because it didn't take place in a fairytale kingdom and it didn't feature princesses. Stitch also had this unusual depth of emotion to him. It's hard to imagine a world where Chris Sanders isn't Stitch. Was it always the plan to bring him back for this film? Quote, that was one of the first conversations I made sure to get that assurance before I even said yes to the project. I was like, Chris Sanders? And they said, yes, he's eager to come back. So working with him was a dream. Quote, well, not quote, question. You know, there's an entire Stitchverse out there. What would you like to do if you were given a sequel or anything else if the opportunity was presented? Quote, if it was the right idea, I wouldn't just do it because there's new market demand for it, but I also really like the idea of doing an animated spin-off as an episodic or limited series. So yeah, that's his thoughts. So some interesting things, let's talk about it. So first of all, he talked about the film's success and how it resonated with people, and I totally agree with what he says about the fact it's different from all the other Disney movies. It's not princess related. I think that was a great comment from him, and also about Stitch having emotion because he's quite a complex character when you look at it, really. Also, I loved them bringing up the fact that getting Chris Sanders back was important to him for making the movie, and I'm really pleased that he wanted him back straight away. Nobody else auditioning, just get him back. I love that because nobody else can possibly play Stitch, in my opinion. I think Stitch just is Chris Sanders. And then the topic of today's video about the Stitchverse, because they're not lying. Like, Variety is totally on the money there. There is so much Stitch content out there. Series, movies, so much. So, and all the experiments. So yeah, there is a lot to explore with a sequel. And basically, to translate what the director said, he'd only do a sequel if it was like the right idea, like if he had an idea for one, not just because the first film was really successful, but I feel like if Disney came to his house with a bunch of money, he'd still do a sequel anyway, because I feel like that's what they're gonna do. But I do like the second part of the quote where he was talking about he was interested in maybe doing an animated spin-off or a limited series on Disney Plus, and I could honestly also see that working too. Of course Disney would want a sequel, but I could also see the potential in like a limited series on Disney Plus or an animated spin-off. I can see potential in that. And that's all we have to say. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you all very soon.